Now we will see an interesting tool which is called the perspective tool. This actually makes your 2D images look like 3D. We will see how. Let us now open a image. We will open a screenshot of our own platform. Let us make it smaller so that it is easier to view. Okay. Now let us make the canvas bigger. So how do we change the canvas size? Is go to image, make canvas size and make it bigger. We'll make it linked. Move on to canvas size. You can see here that the canvas size is being shown, and we can pull this image. You can make this size even bigger. Then we resize. So now we have a bigger canvas to work with. Now let us open another image as a layer. This is another screenshot. So now we have two layers with two screenshots. Now let us work on the top layer. We will select the perspective tool and then we will click on this. You can pretty much ignore the pop-up that has come up. What we will do is we will use the handles provided here to resize the layer. So now what we do is try to make it look as if the image is in 3D. This makes it somewhat look like a 3D image. We can adjust it, and then when we transform it, the image becomes like a 3D image. So let us keep this thing apart and then work on the next layer. We'll again click the perspective tool, do the similar kind of thing but onto the other side. And do the transformation. So now you have two nicely lined up screenshots which look like they are folded pages or two cards stacked up one against the other. And now what we can do is we can export this. Let us export this to name something like perspective.jpg, and we export it. Then we have a image which is a particular size. We're not very concerned about that. We have an export. Now let us open the perspective image. So now you can see that this looks like 3D boxes. So this is how the perspective tool can be really useful in making your images nicer and more like 3D images.